It's time for soul saving, to save your soul. You want to know what they meant when you go to church and they say, get your soul saved, soul saving station. There's people whose souls are lost, stolen. Ben Carson is one, Larry Ellis another. The one he married to, a soulless white woman. Not Ben Carson, but Larry Ellis. They need their soul to be saved before it's too late. That is an example of a lost souls. Lost souls. Now you look at Candace Owen. Her soul is lost, but she's a non-ADOS or FBA, whatever you want to call. And also this woman, I think, named Jodie Turner. She's not FBA or ADOS. So you can see, and you can say, thank goodness she's not. So you don't have to relate to her when their soul is lost. But Larry Ellis and Ben Carson, it's not that he's not intelligent. He was a brain surgeon, yet his soul was lost. So the church will explain to you what it means to save your soul. Save your soul from death. And the thing that they done or they said proved to you that their soul was lost. And the lost and found, but not found, never found, like the prodigal son, went away from his father's home. He has given a lot of money, but he wasted riotous living, spent on women and drugs and alcohol. I say drugs. It probably was drugs in those days too, but it is short in today. Not only men, but a woman too lose their soul on drugs because they want to be curious. A woman or a man having sex with Caucasian or anybody really because of curiosity, even to the case of having lesbian or homosexuality because they're curious. They want to know how it feels. So they lose their soul. If you use a cat as an example for the soul, the saying is curiosity killed the cat. Save your soul. Don't be curious to know what drug is. And this pornography that's going around, making 10-year-old, not only boys, but even girls, they see it on the internet. Someone went to the trouble to make it so easily accessible. Porn, to make a kid lose their soul. And these fathers who molest, or any grown up will molest a child, sexually exploit boys as well as girls. They are damned. Their soul is damned. They are damned. My anger is irate. It's really against those who do such of a thing. They are damned, molest children, avert their mind, aiming to try to cause them to lose their soul. My anger is against that. We're burning anger for anyone to do such a thing that should not be named among us. Young, but very a young mind, molesting, sexual abuse, any type of abuse. They are damned. It's not the child's fault. A damnable adult, or even if it comes from another child, it is wrong. And that pornography that's so evident it make even children curious to know what sex feel like. Women lose their soul when they know what a white man feel like, what it feel like to be a white man, what it feel like to have a lesbian experience, what it feel like to take drugs, what it feel like to get drunk. They may even want to know what it feel like to die and commit suicide. So save your soul. Don't put it in a burning hell, a perdition. And an example of those, as I have mentioned, there's many more examples. And then there's people who come on the internet to try to get other people to lose their soul. As if they are in league with the devil, trying to tempt other people to lose their soul, to swirl, or pimp. Pimp is a soul stealer. Drug dealers, soul stealer. And they used to call the slave master a soul driver. Because that's what they enslave. Not just the physical body, but when they enslave the soul, steal the soul, the physical body have no rudder, no guide. So that was the aim, to enslave the soul. People, brain surgeon, who had their soul stolen. They could be rich. You think because they're a billionaire, multi-millionaire, sure, but they are without a viable soul. And the saying, Bible say, what would a man give in exchange for his soul? That means somebody has kidnapped his soul and he has to pay ransom in order to give somebody something in exchange for your soul, mean you have to pay ransom. It's not what would a man take in exchange for his soul, but what would he give in exchange for his soul. So that's saying that someone could steal the soul and they could even put it in a bottle. They try to attempt to. That's what the witchcraft is like, to attempt to enslave the soul. They use all kind of gimmicks. A bottle, use article of clothing. People have tried on me. I was in Haiti when I was younger. I'm foolish. I'm not Haitian, of course, I'm American, but I took a visit there. And foolish me gave a woman an article of my clothing, in fact. It's a gift, not knowing what her intention was. And you go to these fortune tellers. I've been to fortune tellers in the past when I was young, learning, growing up. Don't go to those damn Caucasian fortune tellers to get your fortune read. Before you know it, you'll be spending thousands and thousands of dollars like you are, and you wonder why. Why would you, if you're an intelligent person, why would you do that? They want to control your soul. Once you control the soul, the body follows. No wonder the woman named Jodie Turner, a Jamaican woman, I guess from the UK, she's seen a white guy on TV, and her dream is to have sex with him. And it happened. Television, if you don't understand it, could capture the soul. When you look at those images, they will capture the soul. So those things you have to be aware of. Go to those images in a movie, on television. If you're not cognizant and aware, and you see black women say, oh, the white guy is handsome. So you would dream, imagine having sex with him. Even the preacher have your rapt attention. Don't be taken in by that preacher preaching. And he don't want to save your soul. He want to capture it. So what I'm saying now, to wrap it all up, even the love of money, money is needed, and we should have plenty of it. Plenty of it. But we have to use it and not It'll use us. We won't steal or kill for a piece of paper or let it take our soul. It's a prostitute too. They call it pricking. Just like you give a dog a biscuit to let him do a trick. Every time you do what you want him to, you give him a biscuit. Cause him to do tricks. So it's a John and a prostitute. Money to take the place of the biscuits. And they do what's called a trick. So don't lose your soul, but preserve it. First is to recognize that you do have one. And now this way is to save your soul, save our soul as a people. Save it and free it. This is the real soul saving message.